All right, we're back. I'm the traveling trader with another video here on Tesla. Market just closed not too long ago, but let's look back at the day and see what all happened and what moves could have been made. I'm going to start on the day chart since we're pretty much already ready to go. Let's see what the day chart had. Today, that bearish momentum is starting to slow down. The last 2 days, that bearish momentum is pushing back hard. As you can see, we were able to close today above 212, which is pretty good because I thought Tesla was definitely going to make a dip under 200 sooner than later, but it looks like we got a little bit more time as Tesla tries to fight its way back above that 215 220 mark. And again, that is a very critical place for Tesla to be. Let's go ahead and take down to a smaller time frame and see what just all happened on the 4 hour. What I say happened next is either we trend sideways here, trying to get closer back to that 215, 220 range, or we just continue to break down. Looks like we haven't even broke under 200 yet. We were at 202. That was as close as it got. I would imagine we go back to retest that, and then if we touch 202, I would imagine we'll at least touch 199, and then that just might push us back down. I would imagine we, on some level, need to absolutely come back here and at least test 185, 187. Looks like what we're going to end up having to do here over the next few months and weeks. Don't be surprised if December you see a very cheap Tesla. That might be a early Christmas gift for some. I know myself included. I would like to get some under 200, closer to the 150 price range on Tesla. Let's take down here back to our 4 hour. And actually, let's go to the 1 hour. Let's see what moves were to be had today. I did not trade Tesla today. I was focused more on the SPY, but as we can see here, it looks like there was about let's run the hour chart. Let's zoom in here a little bit to see what moves there were to be made. On the hour chart, doesn't really. On the hour chart, you could essentially bought puts at the beginning of the day and just rolled them out over the course of the trading day. For today, looks like on the hour chart, looks like there was about only one move here to be made, and that was bearish. If we tick down to the 15-minute, I would imagine there's a few more moves in there that could have been made on Tesla. So yeah, if you would have, and again, I always say the market provides about between 1 to 3 solid moves a day. You don't get much more than that. That overall move being bearish, but you could have, if you would have got in here first thing at market open, you could have definitely made some good profit on some calls before the noon lunchtime trading took over for a pretty big sell-off here for the rest of the day. You could have almost held calls until the end of the day without you could have held puts for the rest of the day after lunch without necessarily touching them and left out profitable. And that is on a 15-minute chart. let's click over to SPY and see what we have here, and we're going to wrap it up with SPY. SPY will be my last ticker for this video. This is the week chart. Let's open it up to about the day. Overall, SPY is still bearish. We're seeing a little bit of pushback from the buyers, but not much. With SPY closing below that infamous 420 price point, we're down to about 417, and I would imagine we get even lower, probably closer to a 408, a 410. I've heard 408 mentioned by a lot of my trading friends. I do see that in the near future happening. This is on the day chart. Let's take down to the hour and see what else moves were to be have. This is the hour. Let's zoom in. Overall, today was a very bearish day for the most part. If you would have bought calls here at the beginning of the day, you could have probably not checked them until 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock when market closed, and surprisingly have seen yourself in some profit. If we take down to the 15-minute, we can see which moves all were able to be made today, and not really anything. I see two bearish moves here. First one from market open to about 10:15, and then a little small risky bull push up, and then just more selling off into that later day. I'm assuming this happened around the same time Tesla at 11:15, that lunch break hour of trade, and they pushed down. Couldn't have held them quite to close. You would have found yourself giving up some profit here in the later hours, but you could have held them to about 1 o'clock, 1:45, and found yourself in some pretty decent profit today. And I think that is all we have for today. This has been the Traveling Trader signing out. Once again, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And again, if you guys have any assets you want me to look over, let me know down in the comment sections. As long as you're following me, I will add it to the list. Thank you. Have a good night.